Every movie leaves a ghost behind in the place where it was made. Sometimes the building outlasts the film. Sometimes the film outlasts the building. In this video, we visit famous movie locations that have been demolished, destroyed, or lost forever. Tara Plantation, Gone with the Wind, 1939. Built on the Selznick International backlot in Culver City, California. A plywood and papier-mâché facade never meant to last, now reduced to painted lumber, stored in a warehouse in Jonesboro, Georgia. 20th Century Fox backlot, Century City, Los Angeles. Home to exterior filming for hundreds of productions including The King and I and Cleopatra. Sold in 1961 and demolished to build Century City. Now a Westfield shopping mall and office towers. MGM Studios backlot, Culver City, California. The largest backlot in Hollywood history, home to Singin' in the Rain, The Wizard of Oz, and hundreds more. Sold and demolished in the 1970s. Now residential subdivisions and condominiums. Schwab's Pharmacy, 8024 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood. Legendary gathering place for actors and writers where Billy Wilder set scenes of Sunset Boulevard. Closed in 1983, demolished in 1988. Now a mixed-use residential development. Bradbury Mansion, Court Street and Broadway, Los Angeles. Victorian mansion built in 1887 that appeared in several early silent films. Demolished in 1929 to make way for a parking lot, while the nearby Bradbury building survived to star in Blade Runner. The Rivoli Theater, Broadway near 49th Street, New York City. Premier venue for West Side Story, The Sound of Music, and The Godfather, Part 2. Closed in 1987, demolished, replaced by a 42-story office tower. Coco Palms Resort, Kauai, Hawaii. The hotel where Elvis Presley filmed Blue Hawaii in 1961, with its famous thatched roof chapel and coconut groves. Destroyed by Hurricane Iniki in 1992, the ruins sat untouched behind chain-link fences for over 3 decades. Dixie Square Mall, Harvey, Illinois. Abandoned mall used for the climactic car chase in The Blues Brothers in 1980, already closed for 2 years when filming began. Sat rotting for over 30 years after production, finally demolished in 2012. Original Psycho House, Universal Studios, Hollywood. Alfred Hitchcock's 1960 Bates Motel facade was a hollow structure filmed from a single angle. Deteriorated and rebuilt multiple times, the version tourists see today is a reconstruction of a reconstruction. Sutro Baths, Land's End, San Francisco. Massive glass and iron swimming complex built in 1896 that appeared in the lineup and Harold and Maude. Destroyed by fire in 1966, its concrete ruins now sit open to the sky above the Pacific surf. Pruitt-Ego Housing Project, St. Louis, Missouri. The 33-tower public housing complex, whose 1972 demolition was broadcast on national television and appeared in Koyaanisqatsi and Baraka. All towers demolished by 1976, the 57-acre site is now an urban forest. The Hatful of Rain tenement, East Harlem, New York City. Crumbling tenement block used for the 1957 film, starring Don Murray and Eva Marie Saint. Demolished during 1960s urban renewal, the block is now the Metro North Plaza housing development. Ansonia Hotel Continental Baths, Broadway, and 73rd Street, New York City. The basement bathhouse where Bette Midler launched her career with Barry Manilow as her pianist. Closed in 1974, converted to Plato's Retreat, then gutted and sealed behind drywall as residential condominiums. Salton Sea Resort Towns, Bombay Beach, California. Once a thriving resort destination with yacht clubs and marinas, used in Into the Wild and the Salton Sea. Now, a collection of abandoned trailers and art installations as the water continues to recede. RKO Pathé Studios, Culver City, California. Built in 1918 as the Thomas Ince Studios. Later home to RKO and Selznick Productions, including King Kong and Rebecca. The original backlot sets demolished over decades. The lot now operates as Culver Studios under Amazon ownership. Sands Hotel, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Rat Pack's home base where Ocean's 11 was filmed in 1960, the center of mid-century Las Vegas glamour. imploded in 1996 to make way for the Venetian. Stardust Resort, Las Vegas, Nevada. Featured in dozens of films and television shows as a symbol of old Las Vegas. Imploded in 2007, replaced by the Resorts World Complex. Ambassador Hotel, 3400 Wilshire Boulevard, Los Angeles. Featured in A Star is Born, The Graduate, and hundreds of other productions, also where Bobby Kennedy was assassinated in 1968. Demolished in 2005 after decades of preservation battles, now the Robert F. Kennedy Community Schools campus. Brown Derby Restaurant, Wilshire Boulevard, Los Angeles. Hollywood's most famous restaurant, shaped like a giant Derby hat, where stars dined and deals were made for decades. The original Wilshire location closed in 1980. The legendary Vine Street location closed in 1985. Garden of Allah Hotel, 8150 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood. Legendary residential hotel where F. Scott Fitzgerald, Dorothy Parker, Errol Flynn, and dozens of other stars lived and worked. Demolished in 1959 to build a strip mall and bank, now a parking lot. Chateau Marmont Bungalows, original layout, Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood. John Belushi died in Bungalow 3 on March 5, 1982. The hotel still stands, but the original bungalow layout has been significantly renovated and reconfigured over the decades. Pan Pacific Auditorium, 7600 Beverly Boulevard, Los Angeles. Streamlined modern masterpiece that appeared in Xanadu and inspired the entrance to Disney's Hollywood studios. Destroyed by fire in 1989, the site is now Pan Pacific Park, walled city of Kowloon, Hong Kong, the densely packed settlement used in Bloodsport and dozens of other action films as a stand-in for lawless urban chaos. Demolished in 1994, the site is now Kowloon Walled City Park, Kowloon Motor Bus Depot, Hong Kong. Featured in numerous Hong Kong action films of the 1980s and 1990s, demolished and replaced by commercial development. Penn Station, New York City. The original Beaux-Arts Pennsylvania station appeared in numerous films as the gateway to New York. Demolished in 1963 in one of the most controversial architectural losses in American history, replaced by Madison Square Garden. Ebbets Field, Brooklyn, New York. Home of the Brooklyn Dodgers and featured in numerous sports films and newsreels. Demolished in 1960, replaced by the Ebbets Field Apartments housing complex. The Polo Grounds, Harlem, New York. Home field for the New York Giants used in dozens of baseball films and newsreels. Demolished in 1964, replaced by the Polo Grounds Towers Public Housing Project. Cabrini Green Housing Project, Chicago, Illinois. The notorious housing project featured in Candyman in 1992 and its 2021 sequel. Largely demolished between 1995 and 2011, the land now holds mixed-income townhomes. Helms Bakery, Culver City, California. The Art Deco Bakery complex appeared in numerous productions as a filming location. The building survived and was converted to a retail and furniture complex, but the original bakery operations are long gone. Marineland of the Pacific, Rancho Palos Verdes, California. Oceanarium theme park featured in numerous television shows and films, including The Incredible Mr. Limpet. Closed in 1987, demolished, the site is now Terranea Resort. Pacific Ocean Park, Santa Monica, California. The oceanfront amusement park that appeared in Funny Girl and numerous television shows. Closed in 1967, the pier structures collapsed into the ocean over the following years. Playland at the Beach, San Francisco, California. The beachfront amusement park featured in numerous films, including The Lady from Shanghai. Closed in 1972 and demolished, the site is now condominiums. Neverland Ranch, Los Olivos, California. Michael Jackson's 2,700-acre estate, featured in the numerous documentaries and news broadcasts. Renamed Sycamore Valley Ranch in 2007 when new investors took over, 2 years before Jackson's death. The original Bat Cave, Bronson Canyon, Griffith Park, Los Angeles. The tunnel entrance used as the Bat Cave in the 1966 Batman television series. The tunnel still exists, but the surrounding landscape has changed significantly from natural erosion and brush fires. Herald Examiner Building, 1111 South Broadway, Los Angeles. William Randolph Hearst's newspaper headquarters appeared in The Usual Suspects, Short Circuit, and Police Academy 2. The building survived demolition and was restored as an office complex in 2022. Brooklyn Army Terminal, Brooklyn, New York. The massive World War I-era military supply base appeared in numerous films, including Men in Black 3. Still standing but converted to commercial and industrial use, its original military purpose long forgotten. Grossinger's Catskill Resort, Liberty, New York. The legendary Borscht Belt Resort that inspired Dirty Dancing's Kellerman's Mountain House. Closed in 1986, sat abandoned for decades, partially demolished, the main building destroyed by fire in 2018. The Hollywood sign, original configuration. The sign originally read Hollywoodland when erected in 1923 as a real estate advertisement. It appeared in its original form in numerous early films before deteriorating and being rebuilt without the last 4 letters in 1949. Muscle Beach, original location, Santa Monica, California. The original outdoor gymnasium that appeared in dozens of films and newsreels moved to Venice Beach in 1959 after the city demolished the original platform. Astroland, Coney Island, New York. The amusement park featured in The Warriors, Requiem for a Dream, and countless other New York films. Closed in 2008, demolished, replaced by new development, though some Coney Island rides remain. Hollywood Hills Coffee Shop, Franklin Avenue, Los Angeles. The retro diner where Mike meets Lorraine in the climactic scene of Swingers, later known as the 101 Coffee Shop. Closed in 2021, the building still stands, but the interior that defined 1990s indie film, cool, is gone. Kaiser Steel Mill, Fontana, California. The massive steel plant used as a filming location for Terminator 2 and other industrial set films. Closed in 1983, demolished. The site is now a residential and commercial development called the Villages of Heritage. Texas Theater, 231 West Jefferson Boulevard, Dallas, Texas. The movie theater where Lee Harvey Oswald was captured after the Kennedy assassination, featured in numerous documentaries and films. Still standing and operating as a cultural venue. North Shore Beach and Yacht Club, Salton Sea, California. Albert Frey designed building that was once the centerpiece of the Salton Sea Resort era, fell into severe decay for decades but was fully restored and reopened to the public in 2010 as a community center and museum.